They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Off the play fake on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Taylor. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. They'll run it from the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end now in motion. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They're dealing with a second and long. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Georgia! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll run play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Zings it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. On the move. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Punts it out of the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. He'll throw on third down. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the time. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And that one took air. The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they're dragging. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 4. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Well, this This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking for a gap. It's locked. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Powers through the defender. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff to the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes in between the up. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle. It's Taylor. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now the play fake. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Georgia lining up to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. And you just won't see. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Surging forward on the sneak. And the Dogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rifles it down the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passing. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, under.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Ripping through the defense. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the pummeling has started. They add down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Great place to start for this offense. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Taylor. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. A little release to the back. At the 45 on its way. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Try and play action. Got his man down the middle. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And this one splits the uprights. The Dogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Out of the shotgun on third down. Got his man to the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the running back. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Finds his tight end. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's locked. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Under fire. Touchdown, Dogs! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job.
Georgia going back to work with another first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Splits the uprights. Good. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. This be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. The give, and tick. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The run from the shotgun. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point?
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Dogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. He wants to throw it again. The short hands, it's Taylor. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's locked. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Using the quick game. He gets it past the sticks and Georgia has a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming Coming out on first down with the play fake. He makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Now from inside the red zone. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Third down play from the gun. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He could have hit a string right. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll let one fly from deep in his own territory. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Bulldogs want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on third. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. The Dogs are facing third and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Taylor. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Taylor. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Going to sling it on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted to stop the threat. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Persuade Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another team from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Georgia sends out the punt team. Not going to take a chance to grab. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today, and nobody able to down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a heat. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points, and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Taylor. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Motion from the wideout. They want that clock to run. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Here we go. Off play action on 1st down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Running free. Touchdown, Tiger. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Takes a shot as he... Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a... Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Dogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Osborne.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll try to run for it. Got room to work. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Touchdown, Georgia! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what
they've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Can't find the man, and he'll be... They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He'll set up to throw. The screen, he can go. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Number 13, on to punt it away.
And he'd hope to pin him deep. When you're dealing with sit like this, it's all... Somebody stepping up. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man out of the backfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their... He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the... Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's caught downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Got his man quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep the... Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time.
There he goes. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right on the money. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? And by going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offense.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Have taken over the hallowed ground between the hedges, and you know the dogs are ready to bite. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the punt hits ground. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun end, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He boomed it through a 50. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another SEC rival, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. Got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Quick strike complete. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Dogs will snap it on first and 10. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Touchdown, Georgia! And we've got a shootout.
And with that score, they now tie the game. The extra point will give them the lead. Maybe they'll be able to take that lead in at halftime. That is huge for their momentum. That touchdown, massive for their confidence as well. And they're going to have to make a few tweaks here at halftime.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. New set of downs after the completion. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. He'll take a shot. Snag And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Leading by one, they'll go ahead and go for two and try to make it a field goal game. Trying to punch it in. He'll be stopped short. Still a one-point game here in the fourth. They had hoped to push this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And he's going to roll. Here's the give off the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick release by the QB. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Leaves it with the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Crowd, and now he's got room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Taylor. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. A 5-point game here, getting very late in the offense. Will stay on the field on fourth down. Rushes on him. Here's a throw downfield late. Touchdown, Dogs! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Slams ahead. Into the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and now they're... You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.